On Facebook and everything. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Medicare Masters graduation. I am your host, Melissa D. Hall, formerly known as Medicare Mel. I own the Hall Insurance Group. Okay. And it is happening now. So I'm guessing we are live. So as you all come on in, all right. Make sure you go ahead and you say hello. I am so excited tonight, you all. This is a true moment in time, okay? So, for those of you all who do not know what Medicare is or even who I am, let me just give you a little brief backstory. To find out more about me, you can go to www.melissadhall.com to find out all about me if you want to know more, or you could check out my YouTube, Melissa D. Hall. Hello, Jamal. How are you? How are you? It's such a pleasure to see you. And as you all come on in, make sure you go ahead and you drop a hello in the comments. Also, go ahead and drop, maybe where you're viewing from, okay? And if you all have been following me so first of all, let me get into who I am. So my name again is Melissa D. Hall. I have been in the insurance industry, get this, you all, since 2008. Yes, that's right, 2008. I know I look super young, okay? That is what good living will do, okay? Staying stress free, all right? I started my journey in the insurance industry so when I was 21 years old. I was in college, and like most all college kids, I really needed some money. And my mom, she saw a commercial. Well, actually, it was a news story about a girl who unfortunately passed away, left her parents with student loans. And she was like, Melissa, you need some life insurance. And at the time, I was like, life insurance? I was a little taken aback. Like, I'm 21 years old. I wasn't thinking about it. Also, at the time, my grandmother got diagnosed with Alzheimer's. So, of course, insurance became a hot topic. I was working in a call center, and shortly after, I got a call for an insurance company. And I'm going to tell you, it's certain times, and I think we can all relate in our lives when we know we're exactly in the right place and we know exactly that we are supposed to be there. And that is what happened to me when it came to my journey in the insurance industry. And I started it right away. I've had some ups and downs, but I have never looked back. In 2017, I decided to enter into the Medicare field, and it totally changed my life. I love helping seniors. I love helping them have a better quality of life. And just because of, I have to admit, hard work, lots of prayer, and also a lot of education, I've been able to really rise to the top of my industry. So I've noticed the problem. I noticed that a lot of other people in the insurance industry, and especially the Medicare industry, they were excited about helping people, but they had no idea exactly really what they were doing. Okay. And over the years, I've run different one-on-one sessions and coaching things for agents. And it really started to really irritate me, like, wow, these people are great people, but they really have no direction. And that kind of started me thinking about Medicare Masters. Like, how can I help these people? And I'm going to get a little bit more into how the journey happened later. Okay. But oh, sorry, y'all. I dropped my cell phone. Listen, you all, this is real life TV. Okay. Right here. Well, TV, well, on your Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're seeing us at. So it is homegrown. Okay. Well, so anyway, like I said, these young ladies who you all are going to meet today, who we're honoring today, took my Medicare Masters program. It's really a fast track to be able to learn just about Medicare and how the ins and outs work. Because one thing about Medicare, it is a true specialty. And of course, when you're with dealing with people's health care, right, it is a huge learning curve. And I'm going to tell you something. These young ladies have been able to conquer that in 10 days. For 10 days, they've gotten up at 6:45 in the morning for a conference call. Then they've come back at 7 o'clock p.m. for a Zoom where it was a hands-on intensive. They have passed several certifications, okay? Because to become a Medicare agent, just to give you all the journey, first you have to get your health insurance license. In most states, it's usually 20 hours of study. That is mandatory, okay? Then once you go ahead and you get that state, you take that state course, you also have to pass the state test, okay? Which only 1 in 5 people pass this state test, and you only have to pass it with a 70%. So could you imagine only 20% of the population can pass this test. Okay. Only 20% of the population can pass this test. Okay. And so these ladies pass that test. Then after that, they have to pass what they call the AHIP. All right. The AHIP is a test that is given by CMS, the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services. They come up with this test that for your knowledge on Medicare, and we have to take this every year. We have to do 5 modules, and this test can easily take about 4 hours. And you have to pass it with not a 70, not an 80, but a 90% every year. Okay. Every year you have to do this. You have to pass it with a 90%. Okay. And they only give you 3 attempts. So if you don't pass it after those 3 attempts, that's it. Okay. Then once you do that, you have to start selling for insurance companies. Most people, you want at least 3 insurance companies to sell for so your clients can have options. Those insurance companies also have their own certifications that you have to take as well that can range between 2 to 3 hours apiece. So here we are after the 20 hours, then the AHIP. I mean, this is about close to 40 hours worth of studying. Okay, worth of studying before you even get to see a customer and help a customer. And then after that, there's government regulated things that you have to say to clients to explain to them. And can I tell you, these ladies, they conquered that, y'all, in 10 days. In 10 days. That is how serious this is. And that just goes to show how dedicated these women are. And that is why it was so special for them to be honored in front of everyone tonight. This has never been done in the insurance industry before. And listen, what I want all of you all to do is just give a really big congratulations to these ladies, you all, because they have really, really, really just gone on a journey to be here tonight. So without further ado, right, I want to go ahead and I want to start us off with a prayer, because we like to thank the good Lord above. Okay. And then after that, we're going to have a selection of Lift Every Voice and Sing by the Miss Jacqueline Jones. Father God, thank you so much for letting us all be here today to celebrate these accomplishments of these young ladies. Dear God, thank you for just their journey. Lord, thank you for just equipping them to be able to just push through all of their obstacles, to just set a standard here, and not just the insurance industry, but the world. Lord, let everybody who is watching this tonight be inspired and motivated to make a change that will not just better themselves, but will better the people around them. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. All right. So next up, you all, I'm going to have Miss Jacqueline Jones, and she has been a contestant on my show, my talk show, The Golden Report with Medicare Mel. And she's going to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Put your hands together for Miss Jacqueline Jones.
Lift every voice and sing unto heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the presence has brought us. Hasten the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Oh, wow, that was so beautiful. That was beautiful.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Jones. We greatly appreciate you tonight. Thank
So
you.
welcome.
You're welcome. Listen, you all, that was excellent. Okay. Do you all know how hard it is to sync online like that? Yes, we greatly appreciate you. So, I just want to kind of just give you all just some reflection, just of a few things that I have learned this journey. So, first things first, when I started this program, I will always say this: when you do something for a long time, you kind of just take for granted that people just understand, that people just get it. And I have a good girlfriend who I'm going to introduce to you all. She came to visit me one weekend, and I always wanted her to get into this business. She's a great entrepreneur. She's in the mental health industry. Her name is Tanisha, and like I said, I'm going to bring her on. And I wanted her and her daughter to get into this business, and I was like, Tanisha, what is stopping you from getting into this business? And she said, Melissa, she said, first of all, I don't understand Medicare and I don't know how it works. And I said, well, I can understand that. And she said, it just seems like a really big learning curve. And so I was like, you know what? You're right. So what needs to happen? Because we don't have months and months to learn this. So for those of you all who do not know, the very busy time in the Medicare industry is from October 15th through December 7th. Okay. And so we have a very narrow window to kind of get over that learning curve. And I said, well, the best way to do it is to really get intense. Because through my years in business, one lesson that I know for sure is that success loves speed. So she and I probably talked about, let's say, October 1st or so. And then very shortly, Medicare Masters started after that conversation, kind of within a few days. Okay. So I want to see what Tanisha thinks about all of this. Okay. So I'm going to actually bring her on. Let's see, Tanisha. Hey, Tanisha.
Hey, Melissa, how are you? Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you. I can see you well. You're looking good, girl.
Oh, thank you, lady. As are you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
You're welcome. So, what do you think about all this?
Oh my gosh, Melissa. From our talks, I mean, you continue to just blow my mind with, your perseverance, your dedication, your hard work. I mean, you're the epitome of a go-getter.
Thank you, girl.
So, having a conversation, we normally talk business or what have you, and you give me a little bit too much credit, but you took the idea, you ran with it, you made it your own. I mean, and we're here today witnessing an amazing, your first online graduation.
Yes.
Clearly you're no business to, mentoring others and building others up and, making entrepreneurs. But, as everything, like you said, what was the quote you just said? Success loves speed, right?
Yes,
So at
yes.
the end of the day, you're just moving forward, and I'm happy, I'm proud to be a part, and I'm humbled to be a part of this today. So
Thank
thank you for
you. Thank
having
you.
me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, where's your daughter at? Where's Jade at? Is she with you tonight?
Actually, she has a client. She's working.
She has
She's
time. She's
working right
working.
now.
Okay.
Um,
Well, Tanisha, we hope. Are you now thinking about becoming a Medicare agent? Because these girls
um,
have done it tonight.
Melissa, It's right before I. At some point, I'm sure, it's just all the different ventures that I'm in right now. It's just really trying to find the time, but I promise you, I'm not too far off. I'm not
You
too far.
not too far off, y'all.
I'm not too far off.
We gonna keep working on her, y'all. We are going to keep working on her. We are going to keep working on her because listen, she is a real businesswoman. If you all are in Maryland, okay, you check her out. She has some big things coming up. You have a book coming out, is that right?
Yes, I am. I'm super excited about it. It
Oh,
was supposed to be on the hush, but it's okay.
oh what? Oh my!
It's okay. It's okay.
I am so sorry. I'm
No,
so
it is okay. But yes, I'm excited about it.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Well, listen, Tanisha, I definitely appreciate you. Okay, I certainly do. And do you have any words of encouragement for the ladies tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it pretty brief. First, again, congratulations to you,
Words of
Mel. For
encouragement
sure,
tonight?
on witnessing this labor of love right now, and being a part of that. And also, too, congratulations to your graduating class for their perseverance. Too, I'm sure within that 10 days, one, if not all, probably wanted to give up or just, felt so super overwhelmed by it. But today, and being here and completing it definitely shows a testament of you all's dedication, you all's commitment, you all's discipline, which are three major components, which of course there's more, but three major components of embarking upon entrepreneurship. So, I mean, kudos, and I commend you ladies definitely for that. Um, I just wanted to share real quick too that I know when I had embarked upon entrepreneurship, I had started many businesses, started, failed, multiple times. And I never forget the words of my dad, one business that actually had a really good potential to do well, but sometimes our money just isn't long enough to see it through, right?
It happens to the best of us.
Exactly, real talk. Money's just not long enough to see it through. And I was really discouraged at that time. And he just kept saying just simple words. He was like, baby girl, don't stop swinging. Eventually you will hit a home run. And I took that to heart. And although that business at that time didn't flourish, you know, God had another vision, another plan for me, set aside that I kind of stumbled upon, or really it was his divine, of course, intervention in his plan for it to happen. I just didn't see it. So I had to catch up to what he was doing. You know how that is, Melissa, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So at the end of the day, um, I get into this business, and like he said, sure enough, without even realizing or wanting to do it, I eventually hit that home run that he was talking about. And the one thing that I wanted to point out is that, for you ladies, mentorship is huge in entrepreneurship. One of my mentors always say, and I just use this quote all the time: successful people leave clues, right? And you hear all the time that you don't want to be, if you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room. So I say that to say, to put yourself around people who motivate you, people who inspire you, people who are doing great things. And whether or not, you have made it there or not, successful people leave clues. Find yourself a mentor. Now, certainly, Melissa is a powerhouse. Like I said, I have major respect for what she's done, not only in this industry, but just who she is as a woman, and the work that she's doing in the community. So you've already connected with an amazing mentor in itself. So what I'm saying too is that because successful people leave clues, the longer that you're around people who are doing something that's about some business, that's about their business, not even so much having a business, but people that's just mindsets are thinking higher than others, you're destined to grab those nuggets that, or some people may say crumbs that fall on the floor. Do not despise small beginnings, because those crumbs, those nuggets are important. Those nuggets have value. Those nuggets have substance. And you just continue to surround yourself around those people. Like I said before, success is definitely, your portion. I do believe in timing. Um, in life. You all are definitely at the right place at the right time. And I have to say, with the right person, my girl Melissa, for sure, that can help you, catapult this business, whether or not you came into it looking for a career change, whether you came into it looking for a new home because you've already been in this industry and, looking to take it to the next level. You're definitely in the right place. And, I just want to encourage you all to just that same determination, that same discipline that it took for you all to get up every morning at 6:45. Oh my goodness. When she said the first session was gonna be 6:45, I'm like, woo, you sure about 6:45? But I mean, clearly her finger was on the pulse. You all did it. 7 p.m. every night for 10 days straight. That is truly a testament of like I said, your dedication. So stick with it. I said, I will also too like to say, never stop talking. One thing for sure when it comes to, you know, selling a product, or, and I don't even like to use the word selling, but introducing people to, something that they need, because they do. Medicare is something that we all need. Health insurance is something that we all need and that we can all benefit from. So I would say never stop talking. It doesn't matter, where you are, who you are, because you can run into that one person who you wouldn't think, um, could connect you to an opportunity that could just blow this thing out of the water. You never know who knows who. So don't discount anybody. Don't count anybody out when it comes to, introducing an opportunity to someone. So never stop talking, for sure. And, again, continue with that dedication, continue with that hard work. I mean, I can't stress enough. You're definitely with the right person that can help mentor you and get you to that next place, and where you want to be financially, your foundation, secure and a powerhouse in this industry. Thank you, Melissa, so much for, again, this opportunity just to share just a little bit with, your class. I appreciate it.
You're so,
Anytime.
no, Tanisha, listen, you are so very welcome, and, again, Tanisha, she's just been like a mentor for me since I've been very young. Okay. Her whole family. And again, it's all about who you all hang around. Really, it really is. Those of you all who are watching this, as she said, look around. Who are you hanging around? Okay. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are you the smartest person in the room? Because if you are the smartest person in the room, you gotta change rooms. Okay.
That's right.
Yes, you do. You do. And also too, Deion Sanders. I mean, we all have seen him do amazing things lately. And one of the things that he said was that if your team is losing, you got to change the coach, and sometimes you got to change the players, right?
That's right.
So maybe you're out there, right? And you've really been trying to make your insurance business work. You've been trying to get into this Medicare field over and over again, because some of the ladies you all are going to meet tonight, this isn't their first rodeo. Okay. They've been in this business. They've tried to get in this business and they've tried to do it several times. However, it did not work out for them. They did not see the results that they thought they deserved. So, what did they do? They changed coaches, they changed teams, they changed the people
That's
around
right.
them. Exactly. And tonight you're going to see their success. And so I just invite you all, who's ever watching this, to think about doing the same. We're actually going to have our next Medicare Masters class. Our next course is going to start on the 30th. of October. So actually, this coming Monday, we're going to have our next group. This training, you all, is actually absolutely no cost. All you have to do is just join my agency. So if you have your health insurance license, no matter where you're at in the country, and you are willing to put in the work, it takes about 3 hours a day. Okay. And also, we teach you everything from top to bottom, but there is a lot of study. And the girls, again, they're going to talk about their journey. But if you don't mind putting in that elbow grease, this is for you. All you have to do is just go to agent.melissad.hall.com and just fill out our simple online form, and we will reach out to you. This is your time. I know some of you all may be thinking, well, Melissa, Medicare season has already started. Yes, but there are plenty of people to call. Let me tell you something. On average, you all, there are, I think, 10,000, first of all, 10,000 people a day turn 65, okay? 10,000 people. Now, if 10,000 people are turning a day 65, and right now it's close to 400 million people on Medicare. Don't you think it's somebody out there that you can help? Don't you think it's somebody out there who needs you, right? People need information. And one thing about Medicare, it is a specialty. These ladies, they did not just take a Medicare course. They changed the course of their life. They changed the course of their financial health. They have gotten into a whole new dimension. And you can do the same thing. Isn't that right, Tanisha?
That's right. Absolutely.
Yes, it is. And it is not too late. You are able to help people all year round in this industry. And I want to be the one to help you do it. So again, all you have to do is just go to agent.melissadhall.com. All right. And we can go ahead and we can start the process. So Tanisha, thank you so much. All right. We will talk
Thank
soon.
you.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So right now, you all, I want to present to you all our first graduate, okay, Miss Valerie. Uh, to give a little background about Valerie, and I get about Valerie. Valerie, I would definitely have to say, I call her the leader of the pack. Okay, Valerie, you all, she's like the first to do everything. She was even the first to make a sale. Okay, and she has not missed a beat. I remember our first conversation together. And I said, Valerie, what do you want? She said, Melissa, I have tried to do this several times and it just has not worked, but I know that something is here for me, you all. I mean, Valerie has shown up, and she has had her share of challenges, and we're going to talk about them tonight. But she has just persevered. And like I said, she has really been keeping the pace of this whole program. Okay. So without further ado, let's welcome Valerie, you all. Hi, Valerie. Is she frozen? Listen, she has been doing good let me see, I'm gonna probably add her back again. Listen, you all, Valerie, she has been backstage. She was, of course, the first person who was backstage. Okay. And let's see here. It is technology. Okay, Valerie, you there? Let's try this again. Hey, Valerie. Hey, you're a little muted. And let me tell you all, she's still muted, but it's okay. I know it's going to come in for in a second. However, let me tell you one thing. I love the fact that this is, at home and a little bit homegrown. Okay. Do you know why? Because it's real, right? And just like life, just like this business, and just like our clients appreciate us. So, Valerie, say something one more time, please. No, I'm going to remove you from stage and I'm going to try to add you right back, okay? Okay. So while Valerie is getting her mic together, okay, because she might need some assistance. Let me try one more time. Hello, Valerie. It is still not working. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give you a few minutes to try that out, right? And I'm actually going to bring on Lawana, okay? So, Lawana, again, she's one of our graduates as well, okay? And Lawana was busy getting her first sale, you all. And Lawana she has a background in the life insurance industry that she actually left, okay, to start Medicare. She has been a long-term, full-time agent, okay, and definitely just trying something new. Now, she might be new to Medicare, but she's definitely not new to seniors. And she has just been amazing. One thing about Lawana, again, she shows up. And I want to say that mostly all of these ladies that you all will meet tonight, out of all the 20 sessions that we've had, they've only maybe missed two at the most. Okay. So they are definitely people who show up because it's such intense amount of time. You have to show up. But it also talks about their character, okay? And just how much they want a change in their life. They understand that they have to work for it. And so without further ado, I'm going to bring Luana on stage.
Hey, hello.
Hello, hello. Say hello
Ooh,
to the people.
It was rough for a second.
It was, girl. It was. So how has your day gone today?
But, yeah, I had a good day.
You had a good day.
I had a good day.
What happened today?
I got my first sale today. It was rough going through it, but I made it through.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So listen, let me tell you all, did you all know that the average Medicare agent only helps 4 people? Yes, 4 people. That's right, because they get so frustrated. And could you imagine Lawana, could you imagine after going through all those certifications that you did, all that studying that you did, only helping 4 people?
I know that.
That
That's I'm speechless on that one.
Yes, but that is the statistic. And I know you have had your share of challenges, right? So, and you have pushed through. So just tell the people just a little bit about you.
Well, my background, like she said, I have started with the life insurance probably a couple years ago. And there was challenges in that as well.
Yes.
But can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Oh, okay. There was challenges, and this that I didn't give up, but I wanted to try something different as well on top of it. And because I do have background working with seniors as well, I thought this was an opportunity, and I like talking with them. I think they bring a lot of wisdom. And for me, a financial life changer. And that's kind of where I'm at with that being this is a new challenge for me. And it was doing all them certifications and not only at doing the certifications, trying to maneuver and keep everything in line of what carrier to what where I go. So, but I'm taking a stride. I'm not giving up.
That's good. That's good. I mean, listen, you have done really well. And also, I want to point out that, again, Lawana, she came from a job where she did work with seniors. However, because she worked what we call for like a corporate type of insurance company, she had to start from scratch. So it wasn't like she was able to bring those people over with her.
Nope.
She actually had to go get her own clients. Isn't that right, Lawana?
That is correct.
That's right. That's right. And so one thing that we do offer here at the Hall Insurance Group is a compliant lead system. Okay. Which you were actually able to use to get a sale, correct?
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. So we do offer leads. So, and affordable leads as well. So if you're out there and you're like, well, Melissa, I really want to do this, but I don't have anyone to talk to, right? You cannot go and just call your friends and family with Medicare. It's a lot of rules, a lot of compliance, which we learn, right, Luana?
Yes, we did.
Yes, yes. And so we do.
That's one of the challenges.
That is one of the challenges, right? And so that is, and so we were able to offer leads to help jumpstart her, and hopefully you watching as well. So Luana, let's talk about your biggest challenge that you found during this process.
My biggest challenge for this is keeping focus and straight on all the different carriers, and learning all the different plans that I probably going through this wouldn't have never imagined, that
Yes.
the amount of plans and in the different carriers. We always know the major ones because they always advertising and standing out. But I would say that is my biggest challenge. Although the certifications
Mm-hmm.
were okay,
Yes.
but they were challenging at times. But I made it. I made it through. I
Okay.
want to say United Health had the easiest one. I love it.
Yes, yeah, no, it was, and the certifications, like again, you all, it could take 2 to 3 hours easily,
Hmm.
as you
Hmm.
all get into this business and you start doing it year after year, it gets a little faster. And so let me ask you,
Yes.
because you have life, right? You got a family, all types of things.
Hmm.
And and just like everybody else watching, how were you able to find the time? Like, how did you do it?
I kind of balance. It
Okay.
can be challenging because I am a wife, a mother, grandmother, and a friend to a lot of other people. So most of my time I spend in the morning, so I can kind of free up a little evening time. But I know when the need was there, I had to be there.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. And that's the thing, making it a priority,
It
right?
was
You
a
made it
sacrifice. It was a sacrifice to get to this point.
okay. What did you sacrifice? Let's talk about that.
I sacrificed my evenings, but although I love the group, I think just during that journey we became a little family,
Yes.
and it was supportive. So I really enjoyed that time.
That's good. That's good. I love that. And I think about like a highlight, right? Your highlight time. And I would say this, you all. Lawana is the type of person, like, she's there. Okay. Like, I remember when I first saw her, she got on and her hair was this big. Okay. Like, she had her hair this big. And I'm like, who is this person? Her head took up the whole screen, okay? And I'm just like, okay, she's here. She didn't have to say anything, okay? And like,
That's the point.
yes, she didn't have to say anything. And Lawana's presence, let me tell you all, is something. It it is definitely when you're not, if like she was like a few minutes later or something, or I'm like, where is she at? Like, she has a presence about herself where she doesn't have to say much at all. Okay. You just don't have to say much. And let me tell you something. We were role playing. Okay. Because one thing we started role playing when we got into that. And Lawana she acted like she was a customer and she gave it to me. Okay. Like, she really did. She challenged me. Okay. And since she kind of just absorbs, she's the kind, she sits back and she absorbs. I was kind of like a little like, I don't know what she's going to do on the phone. And let me tell you something. She just blew me away, Luana. Luana, you just blew me away on the phone, setting appointments. I didn't know how she was going to react, but honey, that was not your problem. Like, she is really gifted over the phone. Let me ask you, what has been your highlight of this whole experience?
I'm just just trying to learn it, and I guess my thing is trying to overthink it.
Mm,
Even when we were role playing with the script,
yes.
I'm trying to I try to make it as realistic, but at the same time I'm like, maybe I'm doing too much. But I enjoy that because that did help me think. You did put a lot of things in perspective on how we're saying, because I'm tiptoeing of, because this is something new and it's different. It's a little different than just doing a life plan. So I want to
Mm,
make sure that, I'm saying the right things, because we're working with seniors. They could be, I don't want to, they could be sensitive to certain things. So I'm have to be worried, a little leery and worried about that. But that was kind of one of the highlights. I did enjoy the role play.
I love that. Yes, you were good. You definitely were good. And listen, did you feel prepared when you spoke to your customer this evening?
Today I was.
Good.
Thanks for your input. You always be in there, and I know you're doing 1,000 things, but you were truly a blessing to us, helping me prepare for that.
Well, that's good. It's listen, it's all a pleasure, Lawana. And last question. What is one word that you would use to describe your future in Medicare?
My persistent. I'm always challenging myself. I like learning new things. So even in class, I'm still on the other side looking up some other stuff and how to make it work. I'm always looking to learn
Oh,
and to learn different methods. So
I love it. I love it. Well, Lawana, I think of a word, and actually two words came to mind when I think about your future in Medicare, and it's BB, big builder. I see a big future for you in Medicare, and I see us building together, Lawana. I really do.
yes,
Yes,
I'm
I
looking
do.
forward to it.
Yes.
Um, and this is something so far I'm enjoying it. Not saying
Good.
it's gonna all be peaches and cream at times, but right now I'm enjoying it because I'm learning.
I love it, Lawana. Well, thank you so much. Okay, you're
Thank
going
you for having. I appreciate you. Really going all out for us. That's something big for us, and that speaks volumes.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Like I said, you all are so important to me. And again, I just wanted to recognize you, let the world see you, and just recognize you for showing up for yourself, because that's what you did. And it has paid off for you, and it's going to continue. So happy selling. And we'll check.
Thank you. Thank
You're,
you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. And we will check back in with you later. Okay.
All righty.
All right. I
Thank
think
you.
Valerie, you're welcome. I think Valerie is finally ready. And then we're going to talk to Takesha. Let's see here. Valerie?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Oh, it's working now.
Yes.
Yes, Valerie. Listen, Valerie, I have a word for you. I could
Yeah.
say is valedictorian. Okay, if I had to pick a valedictorian of this class, and I think we can all agree, Valerie, it would be you. Okay, Valerie. Again, like I tell you all, Valerie has really pushed through. Okay, a lot of just everything from the technical to the mental. But you listen, and I've had to come and get her and push her some more sometimes. Like, listen, girl, we not gonna quit. Okay, we gonna keep going.
Yes.
Valerie, we have made it. Okay, we passed day 10. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel excited.
You
I'm
do?
still ready for the rest of the part, the outside world with it.
I love it, Valerie. I love it. So just tell the people a little bit about your background, okay? Because you also have another job as well. You're not full time in this, is that right?
No, I'm part-time in this. I have a full-time job and I'm a
Okay.
mother and grandmother also. And I support my grandson in his basketball career.
Oh, very good. I love it. So how did you find time to do all this, Valerie?
Well, you know what? I had it in my mind that once I joined, it was something I wanted to do because it will help me get to I'm looking for time freedom, financial freedom, and location freedom. So I had to push. I just had to find whatever time I had that I was lunchtime, nighttime, morning time, whatever time I had to plug this in and get it done.
Okay, and you did. You did get it done. So let me ask you a question. Okay. What was a time, right, that you were just kind of like had to really dig deep? Let's talk about that. You had to really dig deep. Because there was a few, but I'll say what moment stands out to you the most?
When I stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning and had to get up and be up on the 7 o'clock, 6:45 call.
You stayed up to 2 o'clock in the morning and then had to get up, and so that's 6:45.
Yes,
Oh,
that's pushing through.
listen, what did you say to yourself? How did you do it?
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Yes, yes.
No turning back. You gotta do it.
Listen, what day was that?
It was a couple of them really, but not as late.
No worries, no worries. So,
Yeah.
Valerie, what was the highlight for you of this whole experience?
The highlight is seeing the progress, and the
Yes.
support from you. The
Oh,
support from you was really good, and it made the fit even more better.
that's good. That's good. And see, people don't understand like how in this industry it's not a lot of support, it's not a lot of training at all. Because this isn't your first rodeo, is that right?
No, it isn't. And it wasn't the right fit, and the support wasn't there. So once I found that, then I had to do what I had to do too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And listen, you did it part-time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You did it part-time. Unfortunately, you don't have a lot of carriers and stuff to work with, but you're making it work and you are running with it. Okay. How many sales do you have thus far?
I had 3 so far.
Oh, you got 3. That was more than last time. Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
But listen, you about to beat the average. Congratulations, Valerie.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Valerie, listen, and if you could have one word to describe your future in Medicare, what would you say it is?
Exciting.
I love it. Exciting. Exciting.
Yes.
I love it. And I think one word to describe you is just excellent. Okay. Because you have really brought that spirit of excellence every day. Okay. And I definitely feel like meeting you, having you in here has really like set the tone. You've pushed me, at times when I want to go back and get others. You're like, listen, Melissa, we've already been over this. We got to continue moving forward. And so, yes,
Because I kept thinking of those 10 days. So we had
yes,
we had to get there.
yes. And we have got there. And like I said again, I appreciate you. I feel like we kind of built a little bit of a friendship as well, and I just look forward to working with you, coming to Maryland, doing some big things with you, and I just see just excellence from you. So I thank you for being who you are.
Thank you too.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. You're so welcome. So I'm going to remove you. So hang around. So next up, you all, is we have, listen, when I talk about this lady here, I don't have any kids, but they say there's always one. And she gonna laugh when I get her on here. There's always one. It is her. It is her. But she is a go-getter, a business builder. Her future is just bright. She is a doer of all things. You meet some people. I like to call her a Renaissance woman. Okay, she is a true Renaissance woman with a heart of gold. Okay, and I have just learned so much from her. And I'm gonna just bring her on because she's gonna speak for herself. I know she's gonna bring down a house. I know she's a good talker. Listen, y'all, without further ado, okay, Miss Takesha Carr. How you doing, Takesha?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic, Takesha. Listen, girl, you made it.
I made it.
How do you feel?
I feel accomplished, and
Yes.
I feel like on Sunday I can go to sleep now.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
So I'm like Valerie. For days, it feels like just no sleep. 10-day challenge was crucial for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just finishing up. I'm excited to be completed.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And let me tell you one thing that I really admire about you, um, is that you really I don't know, it's like you take initiative. You understand? Like you take initiative, and it was times when you doubted yourself. But let me tell you something, Takesha, you've been right on track. Like you've been right on track, and with just tell everybody how all these businesses that you have, okay, so they can know. Like tell them about you, so y'all can understand who this woman is, because there are a lot of multi-passionate entrepreneurs out there. Okay. And so definitely, who feel like, wow, I just got to do this one thing, or I got too much going on my plate. But honey, you had a plate and then you got another plate, went back for seconds. Like, you're a buffet. So just tell the people just a little bit about you.
Full course meal for sure.
Period. Yes.
So, period, all caps, exclamation points.
Yes.
So I am a full-time insurance agent.
Mhm.
Never, ever thought about doing Medicare. Okay, so Medicare was never anything that was on my mind. I primarily do health and life, more so life insurance, cash value policies, as well as annuities. That's my bread and butter. I also work for another supplemental company. My family owns a event planning and catering business, and my husband and I own a trucking business.
Oh, wow.
So it's been, it's been a lot.
Okay. Yes, it is. And so with that said, because there's a lot of people out there who are like yourself doing a lot of things, how were you able to balance it off? Balance it all.
So balancing that was probably the best definition so far. Literally, it's been a balancing act. In my insurance industry, I have a team of 70 some people.
Wow.
So to come in and, as you say, when you're the smartest one in the room, you're in the wrong room. So it was really great to start from zero and not know anything about the industry and actually be a student this time. So often you become the leader that you forget how to be a student. So this was it was interesting for me. It was a push for me. To carve out 3 hours a day was, it didn't happen. Some days it was late nights. It was, as Valerie says, 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I remember just a couple of nights ago, it was 5 o'clock in the morning up finishing
Wow.
certifications. And I mean, yeah, it's been a lot. So it's been a lot to balance in addition to working and having a family as well.
Wow. So let me ask you a question, because this is the thing. You got these certifications done. Okay. Like you did. You really got it done with everything that you had going on. So what has been like your real struggle moment of this whole thing?
Time. Like, if there was 24 hours in a day, is just not enough time sometimes. I've had to really restructure my life, figure out, carve out time to do just Medicare. Because literally, I remember telling you, I just joined this group to get information. I had no clue we were about to enter a 10-day challenge.
Oh my gosh. You got to awaken it, didn't you?
Yes, I had not carved out time in my other schedule to devote to Medicare. So I had to devote that time.
Oh, wow.
So that was a big challenge for me, seeing 12, 13 clients a day, in addition to being on a call at night. Sometimes you would fuss at me. I was, girl, you got to be in front of your computer. Girl, I'm driving. I'm just getting home. I'm on the way back.
Like, even now you're traveling. So yes.
Yes, I'm preparing for a conference this weekend in Maryland. So I'm one of the keynote speakers at a conference this weekend, and that's what we're preparing for.
Yeah, and and one thing about you though, you're out in the community, and that's the thing for all of you all who are in insurance now, and that's why I decided to work with Takesha, is because you're already in front of your target audience anyway. Period. And if you already have a book of business in the industry, you can cross sell it with Medicare, because your clients want someone to talk to anyway. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I really see that working in your favor. Okay. Because you can work this business how you want to work this business. And you definitely are the epitome of that. So what has been your highlight of this whole experience?
Completion.
Yes. I love that. I love that.
My highlight for real. It's been an amazing journey. I did a lot of self study.
Yes, you have.
I would be on the calls, but oftentimes I was traveling in the midst of being on the calls. So it wasn't like I was sitting in front of a computer to be able to go through and see exactly what you were doing as you were teaching it. So I would be on the calls, and then I have to go back and look at the replay. So it was a lot of just self study. And for me, completion that was the key. That was the most motivating. And the team has been excellent. We've had an incredible team, and it's been like family.
Yes, it has. Like, we will all remember each other. Period. We will all remember this. It wasn't never any bad vibes from anyone. You know what I mean? It was just all just loving. It was definitely a safe space. It was definitely
Absolutely.
it was definitely a safe space, and I love that you said completion because you had a lot to push through, Takesha, and I am so proud of you. I'm proud to work with you. I definitely, when I think about you, two words come to mind: power partner. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Power partner, power partner. I see a power partner with you. I do. I really.
I greatly appreciate you, Melissa, and the extra phone calls and the one-on-ones. And the, hey, girl, look, we got to push through this, girl.
You know what I'm still waiting for. Okay.
Yes, we got to get this done. We got to get this done. So I appreciated the extra boost, the extra push, just to complete it. That's been the highlight.
Yes, because I see it in you. You know what I mean? And I think one of your most powerful, again, that's coming up about you. One of your most powerful assets, to Keisha, is you have a great attitude. You do. You have a great attitude, and you know how to keep a smile on your face. Like you really do. You really do. I was putting that pressure on you, but you kept that smile. You did, and you kept showing up because you wanted. And sometimes, listen, here comes a P again. You got to press through, and that's what you did.
Mm-hmm.
And so you will forever be like this with me. Okay, I just want to let you know that. And I look
I
forward.
get it. Well,
Huh?
I'm excited. Just to be able to partner with you. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm looking forward to it, Melissa, because you are the lady. You were the girl. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
You're the one we aspire to be more like. So I'm greatly appreciative of all the time that you poured into us, and like I said, the extra one-on-ones and the extra push. And I'm looking forward to our first event together.
Yes, we have our first event together, and I'm so excited
Yes.
for that. Yes, I'm coming to see you soon. You don't live that far, you get what I'm saying? So I'm very excited about just everything in our future together with the Hall Insurance Group, and you just hang tight, okay?
Okay.
All right then. All righty. All right, you all. So listen, I want to give some honorable mentions to other people who graduated the program who could not be here this evening, who had prior commitments. Miss Therese, Richards, and also Miss Sean Carr as well. Listen, girls, listen, ladies, congratulations on your huge accomplishment. Also, too, I just want to take out this time to shout out my assistant, Layla. Okay, y'all, this could not be made possible without Layla. Layla, thank you so much for all your late nights. There she is. Let me bring her on.
Oh my gosh, I look crazy.
Hi, Layla. How are you?
Hey. Hi, everybody.
Listen, y'all, Layla made this happen. Okay, she is just like, these whole 10 days. I was like, all right, Layla. I was like, yeah, when you work with me, I just need you to do this, do that. And all of a sudden, I was like, yeah, so we about to do this 10-day challenge and we're going to recruit all these people. And she was like, oh, okay. And I don't think she knew exactly what we were getting into. But listen, hon, you made it work. You made it work. Late night phone calls, y'all. She was on the phone with me till 11 o'clock last night, getting everything in order and just really being my right and my left hand, okay, which is not easy, y'all. I'm very demanding because I love excellence. That's all I work in, and she's been able to bring it. And Layla, I just want to let you know in front of everybody watching that you are appreciated. You really are.
You make it easy. She makes it easy. You make it very easy.
Thank you so much. And listen, she doesn't work in the insurance industry at all. And so she's had to learn a whole new industry. Okay. And she's doing it. I mean, she keeps me organized. She gets the systems flowing. Layla, do you have any words to say?
No, I just think that the experience was it was really cool. It was very awesome to witness. I think seeing everyone's tenacity in the group, go through everything and just being very responsive, and also, being very goal oriented and wanting to accomplish this. So I think just, watching the dream kind of start with you, and then, seeing it actually come to fruition has been a really great experience. I'm quite honored to be able to witness it and to not only assist you but represent you and work with the ladies in the group. So I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yes, absolutely. That starts on October 30th. Listen, she made a nice website. You want to go to agent.melissadhall.com so you can go there and apply. You know, that's definitely her brainchild. Okay. Layla, is there anything you can't do?
You know what? If I can't, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest.
That's right. That's right, girl. She figure it out. She does. She definitely be figuring it out. That's for sure. And listen, maybe you gonna get your license.
I've been thinking about it. I have been thinking about it.
Okay, you should. You should.
Mhm.
You should.
This has been inspiring.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So listen, we about to have our closeout speech.
Mhm.
Layla, can you go ahead and get Mr. Leggett, please? I think his
Yes.
yeah,
His-
his device said not connected. Okay, I'm gonna remove you while you go ahead and do that. All right, you all. So we are coming to the end, but you all, we have a special guest who is going to go ahead and they're going to give us our closeout speech, our commencement speech for this graduation. Okay. We have Mr. Terrence Leggett coming on, y'all, and this is actually my dad. Okay. The ladies have met him before. Okay, and he is going to have some encouraging words. Okay, for the ladies and for everyone watching tonight. Okay, he's been waiting patiently backstage. I'm sure when you hear him talk, he's just such a dynamic person. He is an entrepreneur. Okay, he is a political activist. Okay, he is a man of God. Okay, so without further ado, and actually, he's one of the executive producers of my talk show, The Golden Report with Medicare Mail, and also my business partner. I just love my dad, y'all. I'm definitely a daddy's girl, and so without further ado, I want to bring on Mr. Terrence Tango Leggett.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hello,
How you
Dad.
doing
How
today?
are you?
Great, Melissa. You're doing a fantastic job.
Fantastic, Dad. Fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let you have the floor. Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's see if I
Now,
can delete me.
okay. Well, ladies, I want to congratulate you on an excellent job. You've learned all the information so quickly, and it's going to work for you all through your life. Because one thing, when you're under pressure and you have to learn a lot in a short period of time, it goes with you all through your life. Because nothing is like success. Right? One of you said earlier, the feeling of accomplishment. What a great feeling. And it leads to more accomplishment and more success. And the way you praise Melissa, your coach, that shows you giving back. And when you give back, you always get back. I hear somebody in the background. Do I need to pause and let them get on?
No, no, you're fine.
Okay. Can everybody hear me all right?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Well, to the graduates out there, continue exactly how you are doing. Because the important thing and the thing for you to focus on is the success that you've achieved is going to build and you'll get even more success. Because nobody wants to know how much you know until they know how much you care about them. It's personal each and every time. It's personal. You're changing lives and you're showing people that you care about them. That makes an impact in their life, which is going to bring more to you. Enlarge who you are, enlarge your heart. And by you showing that empathy while you're helping them to make the best choices, you're making the best friends. And that's what it comes down to. They're not buying insurance, they're buying you. And with that, Melissa, once again, I say congratulations to everyone. I am so, so impressed. and you all keep doing what you're doing, including you, baby girl. I'm so proud of you. The way you helped others, that shows that love and that heart, and that's what makes you. And I love the way you're sharing that with them so they make impact in others' lives. Thank you for what you've done.
Well, thank you, Dad. I definitely appreciate you. That means so much to me. Listen, y'all, my dad is, again, he is my business partner, my ace boon coon. And it just means everything to me when your parents can say good job and well done. You know, that means I have succeeded in life, because you all know your parents are the hardest people to impress because they know everything about you. So, Dad, thank you so very much. And so, again, I'm going to bring the ladies back on stage. I'm
Oh,
going to bring.
and by the way, Melissa, did I tell you how beautiful you look tonight?
Thank you so much, Dad. I greatly
Yeah,
appreciate it. And you look
and
very handsome
your
yourself.
and the graduates look very good too.
Yes, yes, they all
You
are.
have such an attractive graduating class.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
ladies, you look great tonight.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to just bring them back on. Okay. So I'm going to bring back on Valerie, Lawana, Takesha. She might be, I think she had to run. Well, she's back there. She had to run. She had to run. Well, anyway, everyone, I want to present to you all the graduating class, the first group of Medicare Masters Hall Insurance Group. We appreciate you, ladies. And y'all, let's give some hand claps for these young ladies. Okay, and guess what? You could be next. Join our next class, October 30th, happening Monday, agent.melissad.hall.com. Thank y'all so much and have a wonderful night. And I think the tone of the night was just keep pushing. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.